There. Let me replenish these formae. Only, it's forbidden for others to see my healing power. So, close your eyes and no peeking. All refreshed. There. You can open them now. It's finished. Yes. I'd say the treatment is working quite nicely. Surprised? As you can see, part of my body has the same mutation you have. So we're in the same boat. No, the symptoms are similar, but the cause lies elsewhere. I come from the Luxuria bloodline. Our gifts are powerful and treasured. Those of our bloodline are born with the ability to heal revenants. It's no ordinary feat to heal an immortal being, you know. It takes something special. But, as nice as it sounds, it comes with its drawbacks. Using it causes the body to mutate. I suppose every silver lining has its own cloud as well. My own body can attest to those mutations. Nothing comes free in nature, but don't you think that perhaps that's a very high price to pay? The cure for this affliction is coveted by all in my bloodline, and many years of research were devoted to it. But we have yet to see any real results. Then the resurgence came, and with it, a tide of chaos. And many studies revealed that the symptoms of its victims shared certain commonalities with our affliction. My hypothesis: by researching the two conditions side by side, we may one day be able to treat the root cause. And we can't forget you. The struggles you face as well. Your symptoms are also much akin to our illness. I'm sure treating you will help me to advance my research. Now then, here's to a fruitful partnership. Next, could you make your way to the outdoor spring atop the cliff?
Alright. Welcome back to part
Ready
20.
to get to work?
This will be intriguing. Atop the cliff, but there's chests here that I want. Coffin Breaker Sweeper. Coffin Breaker Sweeper is a good revenant ability to have. Assuming you know when how to use it. Because that one's all timing related.
I'm about to renew the forme here now. Mind closing your eyes once more for me? All refreshed. Thank you for not sneaking a peek. Go ahead and open your eyes. I'm the only doctor, but I have plenty of support staff on hand. Plus, I have a certain benefactor high up in the Bureau of Frontier Management who takes care of my expenses. He may not have a spotless reputation, but at the end of the day, my work is too important to worry about who writes the checks. After all, the lives of my patients are riding on it. By the way, I know you work alone, but seeing as you are a revenant hunter, I take it you're not with the association? Perhaps you've heard the name Alessandro Gobo? I only mentioned it because, as it happens, he leads the Association of Revenant Hunters. Just be careful with him. He's not one to be trifled with.
Doctor! Camilo's condition has taken a turn for the worse. Come quickly! He's stable for now, but the seizures are happening more and more frequently.
I'll be right there. Get the test serum. Have it ready, just in case we need to use it.
Yes, Doctor.
Sorry to cut our time short, but I need to get back to the facility.
Alright, we'll head back to the facility right now.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you.
This goes to show how slow she is.
Such a cozy place to be. Thank you for escorting me back. I appreciate it. I should go attend to my patient now. And I enjoyed our first date.
According to the records, Camillo was the name of Holly's father. Not only that, she was found guilty of killing him. I'm not certain if the current situation is related, but I recommend we try following her.
Did you need something?
How's he doing?
The attack earlier was heading in a bad way, but he should be stable now.
I'm administering another dose. Make a note on his chart, please. You came to check on me, didn't you? The man you saw, that was my father, Camillo Asturias. The disease has progressed to the point that he's having recurrent seizures. Frankly, I doubt he has much time left. I say father, but he's never really been much of one. He hasn't shown an ounce of affection toward anyone in our family. He was born to our bloodline, but even when my mother's ailment left her bedridden, he refused to spare any of his own precious power on her. As if that wasn't enough, he even offered her up as a sacrifice for progenitor Idris's seal. This, after she was already immobile. I don't think I'll ever find it in my heart to forgive him. But I'm also not letting him die. Forgive me, I didn't mean to saddle you with my personal baggage. Come, it's time for us to continue your treatment. Going forward, I'd like you to try a stronger spring. The effect on your symptoms should be more pronounced with more of the power present. There is, however, a teeny tiny little problem. The cave housing the stronger spring has been occupied by cultists. I've tried to work with them, negotiate a deal, but can't get through. They're too steeped in narcotics to string together much of a conversation. So, let's just say our next date's going to be a little more risque. Can I count you in anyway? Excellent. Let me know right away if your body feels any different, though. Okay? The cave is down the road along the path from the sanatorium. but don't push yourself. Is that clear?
Oh, I'm gonna push myself.
Are we all set?
Going out? Going out.
I have so many memories of people I cared about here.
Welcome!
Well, okay. Here. Go ahead now.
Feel excited. What's wrong?
Well, you say not to push yourself, so we won't.
Here we are. The next step in healing you. You'll find the spring in the cavern's innermost depths. Not to sound like a broken record, but if anything feels wrong, I need you to speak up. You understand? Judging by your current symptoms, I don't think we have anything to fear. Still, I don't want to lose you. You'll let me ride again sometime, won't you? These cultists worship the resurgence. Whereas most people see it as a threat, they believe its mutations will be their salvation. Even worse, they perform ghastly rites in an attempt to bring about another one, too. That's going to be right. Don't worry about me.
There's Paul. Carl. Well, that's something I wasn't expecting to hear as how small this area was.
I don't think we can open it from here.
So it's still worth a try.
My over here. Over here. Just take this. That should be all of them taken out.
There, for a minion? Holy God.
Here's a taste. I trust your judgment.
Alright, well, what's the other way?
Let's enjoy this little date of ours.
Up and down.
That had me fooled. Take this. Take this. Sorry. I'll catch
Yeah,
up with you.
down's the way to go. I don't know. Okay, so falling down there would just will lead me around to that door, actually.
Don't worry about me. So this is where it leads.
Okay, so
This
that's
one's open for business.
That's better.
Is that a spider lily? I'm rather fond of these flowers. They remind me of my mother. Just beautiful. She was a caring and spirited woman, always putting others before herself, even, and unfortunately often, to her own detriment. Wretch that he is. That man abandoned her without a thought. I do. I really do. He abandoned my mother when she needed him most. The man is heartless. I've despised him from the depths of my soul. I've sat with that resentment eating at my chest. That's why I need to know. How could he abandon my mother? How could he abandon us? And why? What could possibly have driven him to it? That's why I can't let Camillo die on his terms. Sorry, I'm rambling again. Come on, there's more to hike. The spring should be just ahead, as are the cultists, unless they've miraculously vacated. I'd rather... I'm beginning to feel uneasy. You're prepared, right? We've been spotted! Prepare to be done! Don't worry about me. Now's no time to lose heart. You ought to heal. I won't let you down here. I'm back. Death ahead. Take this. Don't worry about me. Take this. Over here. You sure put them in their place. Seeing people get hurt I can do without, but I fancy the view from here. At least they left the spring alone. We'll take that as a victory. Now that the area is secured, we can resume your treatment in peace. Well, what do you say? Ready to take a dip? All right. Now, let me take another good look at you then. Good. Your condition is much improved. At this rate, I expect your symptoms to stay in remission. For now, we'll keep up these treatments. As we evaluate your progress, I'll come up with a long-term plan. Look, isn't it just a radiant bloom? They're so beautiful. Can you hear me? The bond is at its limit. I can't sustain our presence here. I'm bringing us back to the present.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm sorry. I apologize for pulling us out on such short notice. As I mentioned earlier, Holly's seal is dangerously close to shattering. It could be any moment. Let's go. We need to check the state of her cocoon. Then we can reassess.
Off to kill again?
And you are? Dr. Holly?
A gifted revenant hunter, and a revenant with an extraordinary ability. I've had my eye on you two for some time. Allow me to offer my assistance.
Why would you want to help us?
We share the same goal, to kill Holly. I lack the strength to fight her alone, but I can release her seal for you. We can take her madness on together. What do you say? Do you and I have a deal?
We are stuck on this without a clear solution right now. I suppose there's no harm if we decide to hear her out.
Perfect. Then that's that. It's only proper for me to introduce myself. You may call me Licorice. As you have seen, this forest has been permeated with Holly's pathos. Over time, it formed shackles throughout the region, thereby enhancing the power of the seal. To release the seal on Holly's cocoon, you must first unbind all the shackles. Free them, and you can free her. I sense her pathos acutely in 3 locations: the park, the church, and the apartments. Come, quickly then. I shall be your guide.
Given everything that's transpired, I think we need to review what we know. I'll be waiting for you in the confluence.
Take care of that.
Cross God, ruin way.
Good. You made it. What's more, I'm glad to see your corruption is showing signs of improvement. Now, let's go over the current situation before we charge in blind. Regarding the source of your corruption, it's highly likely that Dr. Camillo, Holly's father, inflicted it. Cross-checking the historical data, we landed in a time period that coincides with a certain event. Namely, the very moment when Holly was forced to euthanize her frenzied father and the other patients. All of which leads me to believe that your corruption is the result of Camillo's frenzy. There is also Licorice to consider. We've seen no proof she can release Holly's seal as of yet. However, I will admit, she and Holly are linked by a potent bond. I think it's okay to trust her for the time being.
I've cast a forma so we can better track Holly's pathos. Each fragment will be marked by a pillar of light. Holly's pathos has stagnated in the forest. Let's set it free. You've shown steady improvement. Do you recognize the amusement park with the Ferris wheel? Her pathos is... Writing this makes me realize how small There's a strong pull of pathos in the apartments at the heart of the forest. Let's go see. Let's keep this pace the rest of our ride. Until our next ride, then. No hard feelings. They have us outnumbered. How's this? Going on the offensive. Miss me. Sorry, heading there right now. No hard feelings. think of them.
Oh, how do we get in? Guess I haven't run down this one yet. Nothing? Maybe we have to kill all the enemies in the area?
The air is stifling. This is the apartment complex. Let's proceed cautiously. These are the apartments.
Hmm.
Ready to move in?
Why does it resemble a memory?
Surprises, aren't you? Aren't we forgetting something? This apartment block was once used as a summary court. Why would Holly's pathos be here? I never noticed this was here. No hard feelings. Miss me. No getting away. How's this?
Holly Asturias. The court will now review the charges against you. You have been accused of multiple counts of first-degree murder.
Why is the fish tank
Firstly,
so big?
of Camillo Asturias. And secondly, of all the patients who were in your care. Have you any objections to these charges?
No. What you've said is true.
Holly murdered Camillo and her patients? No, that can't be
And
the
let's
whole
put someone
story.
actually cut the path and get it right. And that guy's back on the pond.
So you have to like immediately reset it.
No, only if you unplug it.
Why do I feel
Otherwise,
like
Brandon
we're
can
forgetting
simply
something?
fit it.
Alright. Okay. Impaler.
Going on defensive.
Bedtime? Go.
Splendid banquet. Finally over.
Oh joy. Safe.
Whatever future my mother once gave those people, I deprived them of it. For that, I am truly sorry.
Very well. You will now be transported to Insula Carcere.
Whatever future for that.
Very
Now let's go see. Let's eat.
Here we go. Defeating this will allow us to save Holly.
That was too easy. I am concerned.
Sorry, did I space out? I just can't make heads or tails of this. There, her pathos has been liberated from the area.
She is the key.
Sorry, heading there right now.
Will you be able to take me west more?
And that's really interesting.
Welcome.
I am still not there. Okay, it's tier 7. I can increase its base and modify it to S tier for strength. There we go. Well, that's better because it gives it oh, we can do bleed. Made of beneficial. Wait, yeah, let them all leave. And double A, strength and dexterity. Yeah, well, devour. And you can on the back. Okay, that's good. You know? Okay, so you can get multiple. That's good to know.
Come again!
Not very.
No process. I think I need to master others. But I don't want to master other blood guy.
Something the matter? According to Licorice,
Or just change this up a bit. For a smaller frames, better frame. That we're not changing anything on this. No. And that's because you are an laser. Like, Alright, thank you for going to part 20. Without further ado,
Something the matter?
here. That is done. Yeah, we're gonna play some, like, with some friends if they're still up. So thank you very much for coming to part 19. As usual, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Or don't, if you just enjoy watching it instead. The choice